What's up on this rainy Tuesday morning? So today I have should I put four? Three questions for you guys. I was gonna say y'all, but whatever. I got three questions that you should ask yourself every day. So, number one, guess. All right, don't guess. What do I actually want? That's the first question you should ask yourself every day. What do I actually want? Because, growing up, just throughout daily life, we're constantly told what we should want through like the news, the fucking media, um, other people. It's like it's never what you never get to like really decide what you truly want, especially if you're like unconscious. You never really get to truly decide unless you become conscious of this and you decide to, ask this question every day, because you're not going to get it by asking it once. You have to keep repeating it, because that's how questions work. Like, you keep asking the question and they soak in your mind, and like over time you start, getting answers. It's funny how the mind works. Like, you can literally give it a question and it will answer it if you're, receptive to it. All right, number two, what is the most actualized vision for my life? I think it was it was Abraham Maslow who said, if you deliberately live, I'm paraphrasing because I don't really remember it. It went like, if you deliberately live below what you're capable of, you will be, I guarantee you will be miserable for the rest of your life. And this goes to show you, like, we're meant to, reach our visions. We're meant to. It's like, it's not, what's the point of living if you're not gonna have, if you're not even gonna live a good life? There's no point. The best thing to do is actually live a full life. There's nothing else to do. There's fucking nothing else to do, bitch. The fuck? There's nothing else to do. Once you realize this, becomes fun. Life becomes fun. Like, genuinely fun. Not like instant pleasure, gratification fun. I'm talking about like a meaningful fun. Like the challenge becomes fun. Like, let's say, starting a business. That could be fun because it's a challenge. Or, relationships, making friends, approaching women. Like that turns to be fun because it challenges you. You're growing from it. And like, do this, like, visualize like a vision, like a vision for your life. Just 10 minutes every day. 10 minutes. You can spare 10 minutes, bro. Just do it every day. And it doesn't even have to be like good. Mine aren't good right now. Like, my vision's like, I'm like, do I really want this? But I'm gonna visualize it anyway, because you'll get the answers. Just keep doing it. You'll get the visions. And the more you experience life, the more you broaden your perspective, you get to see different things, you'll become more decisive. I just burped. Excuse me. So the last question is, what was it again? Fuck. Okay. What am I afraid of? We're your Where fear lies, your treasure hides. And all this year, I've been like, confronting my fears. I'm not going to say finally, but I became like aware of like the power of fear almost, because I wasn't really aware of it before, but fear is so important. Fear shows you what you need to do. Like if you're afraid of being, like, let's say you get anxiety, which is basically fear. You get anxiety when socializing. Well, that shows you that you need to socialize. If you get anxiety if you're afraid to be alone, that shows you that there's something there for you when you take the time to be alone. If you're afraid to have the hard decisions, if you're afraid to have the hard conversations with others, that means you have to do it. It's like, what do you do? Why do you do the things you do? Because I'm afraid of them. I think I said that before. I'm not sure. It's like, I don't know, that means a lot. Like, why do you do the things you do? Because I'm afraid of them. That's where the growth happens. Because all these questions are based on growth, really. What do I actually want? Growth, because you get to think of a vision, and so does the second one. The third one is also going to grow you. Every decision you make in life needs to be based on growth. And everyone grows in different ways. And that's like, I'm going to do a bonus question. Like, the bonus question is like, number 4, what are my values? Because that's a big one too. Because that also determines like where you want to grow in. Let's say go back to the third question. Let's say you're afraid to tell people no. That's a huge one. Or you're afraid to ask questions, which comes from school and like comes from, us having to fucking raise our hands and shit and not speaking our voice. It's a really feminine trait. Like, I'm not saying this to be a bitch or to be an asshole, but like, most men can't speak. They have their fucking AirPods in, just like walking around like fucking zombies. They're afraid to speak for themselves. That means you need to do it. And how do you overcome fear? I found the easiest way is to just do it. The 2 biggest ways to overcome fear that I've found in my personal experience is to be mindful of it, know that it is fear, and that it won't kill you. Mindfulness is all right. That's a superpower, and just doing it. Nike, beep. That was a swoosh. Okay, those were the 3 questions that you need to ask every day. And yeah, peace.